Thanks, Phil. Here's a look at what we're working on for the Global News at noon. We'll, of course, have the latest on that multi-vehicle pileup in Strathcona County. This was a scene at around 7:30 this morning from our Global One News helicopter. Strathcona County RCMP saying they responded to two multiple collision sites on Highway 21 in the area of Highways 21 and 14. Our camera crew was on the scene when stars arrived. We know that multiple people were injured earlier in the morning. There was extreme visibility issues due to the wildfire combined with fog. It is 7:52, and Stacey, you're back east of the city. The fog has lifted, and we're just seeing chaos here.
Yeah, that's right, Vinesh. Now that the smoke and fog have cleared out, quite the extensive damage here across Highway 14 in the westbound lanes, just west of the Highway 21 overpass. Up to 15 vehicles involved with this one that has completely shut down both east and westbound across Highway 14, just off of Highway 21. Now, as Daintree was mentioning, there are some buses that are supposed to be making their way to this area to pick up the non-injured. I'm guessing that these are some of the motorists here that are in the eastbound lanes. If you are making your way through, detours are in place, but avoid the area altogether.
We're coming up on 816 DC. It is, a very disturbing incident that happened just east of the city.
Yes, and Vinesh, this was just such an unreal morning for commuters along Highway 14 east of the city. So this is what you can actually see now. This is a live shot from the scene along Highway 14. This between Range Road 231 and Highway 21. That's where there was very, very thick fog and smoke, and as a result, near zero visibility. The emergency crews actually had to thread their way through by doing a walking assessment of all of the vehicles. Sounds like there are upwards of 30 vehicles that were involved along this stretch along Highway 14 due to that heavy fog. Stars Air Ambulance has just arrived on the scene for one of those motorists, and we do have the rest of those that are not seriously injured. They are making their way to the Millennium Place in Sherwood Park for loved ones to pick them up. So Strathcona County is bringing transport service in to pick up those that are not seriously injured, those that are not receiving any medical treatment. They're going to be headed to Millennium Place in Sherwood Park. There was also a collision along Highway 21 involving several vehicles, and that closed down Highway 21 between Township Road 522 and 520. So this whole section was involved with that very heavy fog, and as a result, that multi-vehicle collision that happened on Highway 21 and several collisions that happened along Highway 14.
Thanks, Daintree. And yes, you can expect this portion of Highway 14 to be closed off for probably a good portion of today. This is just west of Highway 21, where a ton of emergency crews still remain on scene with this crash. East and westbound are still blocked off. There was a Strathcona City bus that was on scene earlier on, picking up the motorists that weren't injured in this, and we showed you earlier on that Stars was here as well, but they have also since left the scene.